Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have a great show for you. You're going to love these. These are based on our hibiscus bracelets that we have featured in other colors. These are going to fly out.
Yeah, I'm so excited about these.
Well, the reason why is this particular one has this extension piece that you could put in and take off. So it extends the size of the bracelet to 9.5. This will even fit me. So you could wear it with or without. If you wear it without, it is a circle. But if you wear it with, it comes out to like an oval shape.
Can I just say too, it's an amazing idea.
Thank you,
of Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a magnet. There's a magnet
right
in here. And so it can clasp on and you can wear it with or without it. For example, this one doesn't have it.
That's how big it is.
And it's a round circle.
That's how big it is.
Yeah.
And I gotta say,
good on you.
Guys, you wear aloha shirts with hibiscuses on it. If you want to wear this, go for it because it looks really cool, especially if you wear something else with it. Well, I think it looks really cool.
You said that jewelry has no gender.
It has no gender.
I agree with that.
Wait, let me check. No, it doesn't.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's not neither.
So I think what we mean is we've seen that almost every piece we have can be worn by a man or a woman. And sometimes a guy might think, oh, is that, for... It doesn't matter really, because if you love it and it looks good and you like it, that's all that matters. And
you're going to love these.
Yeah. Now, I just want to point out a couple of things. If you have not seen these are our enameled hibiscus, we call them puanani flower bracelets, right? So you've got the gold here, the gold on the inside, and it's a magnetic closure clasp. It's got a hinge. Mm-hmm. It's got a hinge. So I can put it on by myself, right?
Now
you just put it straight onto your wrist.
Now you put it on without the extension piece. If you could see here on the screen, the extension piece is magnetic also. So it goes and it just kind of it attracts each other because they're up, or the magnets will attract each other. So you put it on there and then you could slip it on. As I said, it goes up to probably 9.5 size wrist. That's what I am. Also, that extension piece is very cool because I designed it with a lauhala type weave. Basket weave. And the other cool thing is Lori has the gold, I have the silver, but you could
mix and match.
You could
and
mix
then
and match.
You would make it a two-tone bracelet.
Right.
And it looks really, really
all
good.
For that wonderful price. We're keeping I don't know if we're going to be able to keep the price, how long we're going to be able to keep this price, because that's 18 karat gold plated over brass. This is rhodium plated over brass. And as you know, gold is going up. We get people calling and saying, can you do that in a solid gold? This would be well over maybe $6,000 in solid gold.
Right.
We know that a lot of people want something that is affordable. So we try to make it as affordable as possible. This is a super affordable price because it's our own design, and we wanted to basically give our viewers, because we've been on for so long, something that they can have for themselves or gift to others.
Well, and it brings a lot of happiness. We say that, but it's true. And Luann called, and you can tell everyone about what she had to say.
Well, she called because she was on a wait list for some other colors, and she got it in the mail, and she had to call that morning. And she said, I just got my bracelet and it is so beautiful. I wear it with my Hawaiian scroll bracelets that I got a long time ago that are solid gold. And I put this in the middle and one on top and one on bottom, and it looks beautiful. And she was super happy. Her daughter's got other colors. She got the gold with the black. And she said it was very a nice surprise, and she was so excited she had to call us and let us know.
Well, speaking of which, now I want to try that. It's what she's describing is like a sandwich idea. So you sandwich in between. So, for example, you have silver and then gold and gold. And a lot of you are saying you love stacking your bracelets. So you can wear it high up on your arm, or you can wear it down on your wrist, and then, you know, it moves and jingles. I love that sound.
And can I just say, you don't have to have a large wrist to wear the extension piece.
Right.
Lori is wearing it
Yes.
with and without.
Right.
So it is bigger with the extension piece, but you don't have to wear it
But
with the
it's a
extension.
nice look, and it changes,
Changes
up the
it.
look. And
So if you were to wear it a little higher,
Yep.
let's say,
yeah.
and with the extension piece
Right,
showing,
right.
that looks really nice too. So we're trying to give you options here and mix and match, because we know you like to change it up.
Right.
And we know how you love your jewelry and how it's special. And
I also want to mention that it comes with its own organza bag. We
That's
have a lot of
another nice-
people requesting that. And it's a really nice, easy way to gift to someone, especially a lot of you say you like to give gifts when you're traveling, or, you know, when you go somewhere, and then it's just easy to hand it to someone, and it's easy to carry. A lot of times we'll have several in our bag, and then, you know, it's just easy to hand out.
this
So-
is what we give out when we're traveling to, I think we talked about this before, to flight attendants and the agents that help us.
Or the concierge.
And
or
if you
at the
want to,
front
you know, if
desk.
you've seen us and you want to give us first class or maybe full meals, hey, we're more than happy to take that.
I think you know what it is. We just like to show appreciation. The same way when we tell you we appreciate you, we really do. And I just think, I don't know, I feel like saying in this day and age, which makes me sound old, but I don't know. It just feels like more so now that
Nobody
people,
has the time.
Yeah, nobody expresses their appreciation. Everybody's working really hard, doing what they can. And when someone just takes that minute, just that few seconds to say, wow, thank you, that was so nice of you, or what a great job, or I really appreciated what you did, or thanks for your time. It's so meaningful to that person. So, just a suggestion.
So do you have something to say to me?
I appreciate you.
Why, thank you. I appreciate you too.
Thank you.
Now, I have to point out once again, this only fits, the extension only fits the hibiscus bracelet that we're featuring, the gold with the black background or the silver with the black background.
And
this is a new item.
These are, you know, a $10 value each extension.
The
So this is a
extensions are,
really
yes.
great deal.
Yes.
I know you're going to love it. And I love the option of wearing it either way. You can wear it with the extension, which gives it a different look and changes the shape to kind of a oval, right?
Right. So this is similar to our other Puanani bracelets,
Yes.
but it's different in the fact that this magnetic extension goes along with it, which extends the size, but it won't fit in the other ones because the other ones, you know.
Yeah, they're just designed slightly differently, but this gives you two different looks. You can wear it with or without the extension. And these
Stack 'em.
gold flowers are
Yeah.
back, which are beautiful.
Yeah, I think it captures the light beautifully.
Yes.
And this too will match with your Hawaiian scroll jewelry. I think it's a perfect combination if you want to put the two together, but you want to capture that light, and that
Wow,
La
look at
Hala
that.
weave captures it. It looks like little diamonds too. Now we brought our ukulele pendant back with the pave CZ because people were, this was flying out. And,
Yes.
and I have to say, it was flying out in all different colors. And I had to bring it back because a lot of people were calling and saying that was such a great price. Do you still have them in stock? So we brought it back for you because people were buying them for their grandkids, their kids. We've had musicians buying them, wives for their husbands that perform. grandmothers for their granddaughters. In fact, we had Victoria call in, and she was buying one for her granddaughter,
Yes.
who happened to have a ukulele performance. I think
Aw.
she was graduating from ukulele class,
Aw.
and instead of flowers, she got her a rose gold ukulele.
Wow. You know, that's a lasting memory, and I love when an event ties into the memory of the gift, so you always will remember, oh, I remember at my recital, my grandma gave me, you know,
Yeah.
or my graduation or my performance. And I have had a number of grandparents as well as parents call in and say, my son plays ukulele professionally, or he's a performer or a musician, or my daughter, you know, plays ukulele. And I also have had so many people say, I don't play, but I just love the sound and the music, and I really appreciate it.
It's a conversation piece.
Right.
Can I point out too, if you have somebody that you're buying it for and you need a little wider chain, a lot of the guys like a little wider chain, we will complimentary include a wider chain instead of the thinner box chain.
Yes.
So a lot of the women like the more delicate chain and the men like a little heavier chain. So we will match it to the color of the pendant, and as a gift to you, we'll include that.
And I think the ukulele is just very symbolic of Hawaii. So a lot of your friends and family that are on the mainland and living away, or people who have visited, you know, this show is seen across the country. So if you're in another state, and whether you've been to Hawaii, you're planning a trip to Hawaii, or you just love the idea of Hawaii, and you've watched movies or films, and, you know, it just kind of takes you back.
Well, we have a lot of people watching on the mainland.
Yes.
And as wonderful as it looks on TV and in the
Yes.
movies, it's even better.
Yes.
So you hear a lot about these Instagram pictures that when you get there, it's like, this doesn't look like the picture, and it's kind of that sad music in the background. You know, you get to the place and it doesn't look anything like it, or it's totally overcrowded. Hawaii, I still think it's beautiful. I mean, it amazes me when I drive around the island and the Ko'olau Mountains or the blues of the water.
That's true.
So it is as beautiful as you see on TV, and that's what I love about being here too. Some people say ukulele. I get in trouble when I don't pronounce things correctly because people will call up and say, hey, you said this wrong, or say it this way, or whatnot.
Well, I was reading that anywhere out of Hawaii, they might say
ukulele.
ukulele.
Right.
But here in Hawaii, we say ukulele.
Which, when we say that, I think of like uku, like the fleas. So I'll say ukulele. But it has an interesting history. Now, first, let's talk about the piece.
Yep.
It's 0.925 sterling silver. It's beautiful.
I love it.
And it comes with an 18-inch adjustable chain. Now, depending on who's wearing it, they might want a thicker chain. But we include this chain. And the bail is big enough. If you have your own chain and you want to thread that through there, you can. But it's a great price. It's available in gold-plated, rose gold-plated, or silver finishes. What you're seeing right now is the rose gold-plated.
That's so nice.
And we're adding more rose gold things because people have been requesting, and it matches beautifully with the chain,
I
too.
think people are starting their collections of rose gold,
Yes.
adding it to their gold
Right.
or silver pieces. And I love the way this sits at an angle. So I find that it looks really interesting. And I have so many memories of learning to play at a young age. I wish I had gone on to be as good as when you see these professionals. You know, I mean,
I know, it looks so easy because it's such a small instrument.
I
but
know. And recently we pulled it out again to look at and try to play it again. And
every once in a while I will, and then my fingers will get calluses, and then I'll be good with it for a couple months. But yeah, so I also want to point out these are pave cubic zirconia individually set stones, And again, it has a puka in the back to let the light shine through.
I like that too.
And it's about 1.25 inches long. So it's a really great size. And this is a really great price too.
Right. And don't forget you get an adjustable chain.
Yes, you get the adjustable chain, which is included. Now, I got to talk about the history.
That's so interesting.
Of the ukulele, because it comes from the Portuguese. And if you watch, I'm half Portuguese here. And it's interesting because originally there were Portuguese cabinet makers that started making an instrument that was similar to what they had in Portugal. So the reason why it's called a ukulele is when a musician from Portugal came over, he jumped off the boat, started singing, started playing his instrument, and they noticed his fingers were moving around the instrument so quickly, it was almost like a jumping flea. So that's where you get ukulele from.
That's so funny.
Then there were a set of cabinet makers, 3 guys, and one of them was named Manuel Nunez. And that's my last name.
Yep, very similar.
So
That's
I might
neat.
have
You
it
might
in
be
me.
Related.
Yeah, and I might have it in me.
Your ancestors.
But I haven't found it yet.
You gotta keep looking.
I could only play. I could tune it to the tune of "My Dog Has Fleas," which is funny because of ukulele.
But you know what's interesting, because the instrument is usually made out of wood, and then now you even see koa wood.
Yes.
But it's always been such a beautiful looking piece. And so that's interesting that it would have that history.
Yes.
From cabinet makers.
I have history with. Yes.
Oh yeah. You have relatives.
I got to dig deep and find out how.
I would like to know.
Yeah, so would I. Anyway, if you love the instrument, if you love playing the instrument, if you love listening to it, or you know somebody, and you know somebody that does love playing or listening to it, this is a great gift. We'll put it in a gift box so you don't have to worry about that. But it's that little piece that you could carry around with you that's close to your heart, and it kind of says it all. And it looks very expensive. That's what's neat about it.
Well, I was thinking it doesn't have to be where you can play, but you may just appreciate the music or the instrument.
Yeah, it's a conversation piece.
Right. And then I think most people who have visited here have seen or gone to a show where someone's playing, whether it's a hula show or a musician, right? So Cheryl from Wisconsin called, and it was funny because we've been saying that we're getting viewers from all across the country, right?
We just got a customer from Sweden.
I know.
It's all
so
around the
interesting.
world now because we're on the web.
Right. So I asked her, are you visiting or are you calling from Wisconsin? Because you know how the long distance number comes up and you don't know if they're here or there or whatever. And she said, oh, yes, I'm watching the show in Wisconsin. And she says, I love Hawaii. We visited a long time ago. I'm 80, and my husband and I have been married for 60 years.
Wow, that's like a life sentence. Jeez, that's a long
Something
time.
to celebrate.
I mean, that's great.
I feel so fortunate and lucky, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I was just reading a celebrity profile thing where the guy is all gushing, saying, I'm so lucky to have found you in my life and to be the fortunate one that, you call me your husband and you're my wife, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh.
Was that sponsored by somebody?
I was going to say it sounded so fairy book, but still, it's nice to dream. Anyway, so Cheryl said that she and her husband are celebrating their anniversary in May, so congratulations and happy anniversary.
Yes, congratulations.
And we thank you so much for watching. And, I always try to tell people, we tell you on the show, we appreciate you because we really do. And if we get a chance, if we're talking to someone on the phone, we say we appreciate you. So I said that to Cheryl, and she said, I love you. I love you.
Whoa.
It was so nice.
So that means we have a place to stay in Wisconsin if she loves you that much. Yeah, I don't think we've ever been to Wisconsin, huh? We should take Showcase Hawaii on the road.
I was thinking about that. That might be fun.
Yeah.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016. And in case you're wondering what other specials we have, here's a look.
Now our bamboo CZ butterfly adjustable ring is going to fly out. Anything that adjusts
Yes.
sells really, really well. And it's really hard to design a bamboo and a butterfly, but this butterfly is as if it was sitting on the bamboo,
Yes,
and you see
clever.
that silhouette of the
Yes,
butterfly.
yes,
But not
I like
only
it.
that, we included that CZ, pave CZ that's inlaid
Mm-hmm.
within that frame of the butterfly wings. But when you're designing butterfly jewelry,
Yes.
you have to do it in a way that looks like
Right.
it's designed for an adult and not a keiki.
Well-
And this is that.
I just saw a butterfly out the window the other day, and it looked just like that because it was the side profile with the
Oh,
wings
right.
fluttering.
Yep.
So it's perfect. It's so beautiful. And I love the bamboo, which is such an interesting design. And then to make it adjustable, like you're saying, everyone's going to love it. And it just makes a lot of sense, right? Why wouldn't you love it? If you're the one giving the gift, it's so easy. You don't have to try and find out what size they wear. You don't have to
That's the, yeah.
guess and get it too big, too small, and then exchange it. And same thing if you're buying it for yourself. Of course, you don't always know what size you are anymore. And we always have this same conversation with so many customers about, depending on what they ate, depending on if they're taking certain medications, depends if it's, the weather is hot and you kind of get a little swelling. Everyone goes through the same thing. In the morning, a little bit skinnier. In the afternoon or evening,
Yes.
and that's just everyone's body is like that or similar or different, but I love it being adjustable.
Well, the other thing about it being adjustable, people were saying they wear it on their toes.
Oh, right. You can wear it any
You can wear it
finger or
on your
any
pinky,
toe.
your thumb, your toes.
Yes.
So people were stacking them like
Yes.
you see on screen.
Yes.
They were stacking them individually, where one's on the higher knuckle and one's on the lower knuckle.
Yes.
And then they were stacking them together really close, but two different colors. So you could do a lot with it.
This is our Leo Kai Seahorse Pave pendant. You know me, I love cute things. This is so
Yeah, I know you.
cute. It's cute, it's elegant, right? It's got this beautiful, you know what it is? The shape
The
of
curves.
a seahorse. Yeah, the curves. We say mesmerizing for some things, but I can stand and stare at, live seahorses. It's just so beautiful.
Now, I want to point out, you said cute. Cute for me is small. Like when a house is cute, it's small. But you could see it's about 1.5 inches. So it's not that small.
Right.
And we made sure that we had all three colors.
That's true.
The gold plated, the rose gold plated, which you see on the screen, and then the silver. And these are embedded, as with our other designs, with that pave cubic zirconia.
Right.
There's a little one in the eye, and the full body has cubic zirconia. And once again, they're individually set, so the light comes from the back and gives it that sparkle and shine. The silver one's really pretty, but the gold one is probably going to be the most popular.
Yeah.
And we tried to move it around. It has kind of a dimension to this,
Right,
too.
because of the sparkle. I always think it looks kind of magical.
A seahorse.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's some kind
Not
of an
real.
alien, creature. Because
In a beautiful way.
in a beautiful
right?
way. But this is going to be a popular item. Now, our spinning Plumeria CZ flower pendant, this is going to fly out. It's the first time we've been offering
Yes,
it.
but
and
it's going to be a crowd favorite.
it's going to be, I think because it matches the Hawaiian scroll jewelry that we feature, the
Yes.
custom, it matches it perfectly.
Yes.
So if you've ordered one of our customs, this will match. Look at that. It spins independently
Yes.
of that black enamel frame.
Right.
And the plumeria is so iconic. You see them everywhere,
Yes.
all throughout the island year round. It's a great size. It's about a half an inch.
I think it just makes it so different and unique. You know, especially if you're someone who has a jewelry collection, you want those pieces where it's a fun piece, somebody notices it. We have so many people calling and saying, you know, I've got 6 grandkids, I've got 12 grandkids, I've got
they could
16 grandkids,
They
you
could
know?
spin till their heart's content.
Right.
And keep them busy if they're fidgety. But
Right.
as I said, we're only showing the gold on screen.
Right.
But we do have it in the silver option too. And when you log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv, you can see there'll be a drop-down menu, and you can choose the gold-plated over sterling silver, or you can choose the sterling silver. So you do have that option, and they're both stunning. And I want to point out, these will match your Hawaiian scroll jewelry because that
yes.
black enamel
Yes.
is that same feature where it pops out.
Right.
And if you have one of our custom-made pieces that you have your name on there,
Yes.
then this will look perfect for it. It's kind of seamless. It
Well,
just goes really well.
And more people than I can recall have told me that their favorite flower is the plumeria.
Well, come on, we're in Hawaii.
Right.
So
well,
it should be
I
their
mean, whether
favorite.
they live here or not, that's what they always tell me.
This particular item, it's our Hawaiian quilt 10 millimeter bracelet. People were asking for a gold version.
Yes.
Now, we tried, obviously, to keep the price affordable. Now, this is gold plated over copper. And I think it's the perfect solution for you if you want something affordable,
Yes.
if you want to give out gifts. This is the bracelet to give out. The
Right.
10 millimeter size is about 3/8 of an inch. So it's a very nice size. It's over a quarter of an inch, little under a half an inch. And I think you're really going to love it.
Well, I've had so many customers tell me that they have jewelry, 14 karat solid gold that they purchased for hundreds, even thousands of dollars,
yeah.
many, many years ago. And it just sits in their safe or in their jewelry box.
That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
Because even you have jewelry that was given to you that you never wear because
Right.
you're afraid to wear it because
Right.
you don't want somebody to take it off you when I'm not around.
Isn't that legitimate?
Yeah.
But I think also you just worry about you don't want to lose it, you don't want to damage it.
That's
but when
true,
you
too.
think about it, how many years have gone by and you've just never worn it, or it's just way too much trouble to have to go down to the bank, to the safe, or whatever, wherever you might have it.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.